Hey, Lone Stranger. Roaring Brook Campground, Baxter State Park. Getting ready to head out on a bit of a fast loop here. Starting off the first night here at the campground, meeting up with some friends. Some of them surprise friends. It's nice to see some people. And then we'll head off into the wilderness. But I thought I'd give you guys a quick look at this place because it's pretty darn nice. It's a row lean-to. You'll have neighbors. Looks like my neighbors have arrived. But it's a great launching place for Katahdin. Or South Turner and Sandy Stream. But in this case, you get up here late, spend the night, head off on your big adventure in the morning fresh instead of trying to put in 8 miles at the end of the day. It's a beautiful spot. But Baxter is full of beautiful spots. I don't think I'll be showing you much of this escapade. I think we're going to sit around the campfire and drink beer. But great way to start a trip. Heading out to Roaring Brook, Baxter State Park. We'll do a little 3-night loop around Russell, Davis, Chimney. It's going to rain like crazy later today, so heading out early. Try to get there before most of it hits. And then it's going to get really cold. So I'm hoping I packed enough insulation. We're a little behind the color. Would have been prettier a week or two ago, but it's still going to be pretty. Here's the new bridge. I put this in a couple of years ago and the old one washed away. Roaring Brook. Made so much noise last night it was hard to tell when it was raining. See my friends up there. A couple of guys I've met before, a couple of people I don't know, but spent the night at their campfire. We can't do the whole trip together, but it's nice to hang out a little bit. Wooden Pond. Normally one of my favorite views along the trail. Very limited today by the weather. Russell Mountain, Hamlin, Katahdin. You'll just have to imagine that they're there. I just had to document the fact that the sun came out for a minute. Didn't last even long enough for me to get the camera out. But for a minute, there was sunshine on the leaves. There it is again. I just know it's going to be terrible later. So, trying to celebrate the beauty now. You make your reservations, you take your chances. It's gonna rain a lot, and then it's gonna get really cold. Which I guess is better than snowing, but not much. Turned off onto the Russell Pond Trail. Left my friends behind. They want to take the long way and do the deep water crossing for some reason. I don't know why. Hike your own hike. I'm not going that way. I'm hoping my crossing will be a rock hop. Theirs is going to be waist deep. I'm hoping to get to the lean-to before this front comes through, because it's supposed to be a whopper of a storm later today. And tomorrow's going to be cold and windy, which is not great weather for wearing wet clothes. I think I'm on the trip. Here. Started looking at me being confused. Well, my theory is I was supposed to cross, so I did. I see a blaze over there. That's a good sign. I find one over here, it counts as a trail. Woo. Beautiful day. Now. It's a little pine-covered knob in the middle of a birch forest. I thought it was neat. This is a big one rock. A very big one rock. The glaciers moved these things around. Dropped them off in random spots for us to appreciate. But yeah, that's a good one. Osarako Extreme. See, the weather's coming. Thankfully we're close. Just gotta find my way across here. You can see some big holes in those rocks. I think I'm gonna try downstream, or upstream I guess it is. Over there. We'll see on the other side. Almost to Russell Pond, but these leaves were hanging around for us to enjoy. Figured I'd share them with you. I think I'm gonna beat the rain. It's really close now, I can tell. But so is the campground. A little walk to my lean-to, but bunkhouse is closed. So I made it here before the rain, but not by much. The wind hasn't started yet though, so that's good. I put up a wall. Otherwise the wind will just blow the rain in here. But yeah, it's gonna be a dark night. It's 3:30 in the afternoon or something. I don't know exactly what time it is, but yeah, it's dark in here. Wet out there. I'm taking off my boots. I'm not going out there anymore. Ran down and got a bag of water before it started. Just waiting for the weather to kick up. I was told to expect a lot of trouble, so this can't be it. This is too gentle. Day 3. Cold, rainy night. Lots of mice. Lots of mice. I think it's rained on me again, even though the sun is coming out. The tail end of this front is just coming through. It was just cold and rainy. Now it's cold and sunny and rainy. It's dropped 3 degrees since I woke up this morning. I gotta get out of the rain. Yeah, sun shower. Glad I didn't leave yet. hoping the last of this stuff will move out, so at least I won't get rained on out there. It's gonna be a cold couple of days. But now you can see the lean-to. It's got the door off. Almost packed up. I've been dawdling because it's been cold and rainy. But got about 5 miles to go today. It's some ugly trail, not steep or anything, it's just hard to follow. Goes through the river for a while. But yeah, I thought I'd show you the camp in the daylight at least, when it wasn't raining. This is a very neat spot. It's very popular in the summer, a lot of people. It's not big, there's only 5 lean-tos and 3 or 4 tent sites and a bunkhouse, but yeah, it was quiet last night other than the mice. Alright, I'm just dawdling here. I gotta get packed up. Turner Deadwater. It's a good spot to get water if you're here at Russell Pond. That pond water will kill your filter. Yeah, looks like it came up just a little bit from the rain last night, not much. I'll put the camera away so I don't drop it when I'm trying to cross this crap here. It's not a safe crossing. Somebody usually gets a boot wet, and there's just me here today, so that would be me. That's pretty. Cold and wet. Pretty. I know it's kind of windy, but this forest is very pretty. I'll edit out the sound if I have to. I thought you should see this. It was probably a lot prettier a couple weeks ago. But this is still pretty magical. Not sure how much of that view you can see through the trees on this camera. I think that's the basin we're headed to. Never come from this side. You see a lot more of these hills. Usually your back is to them, you don't notice them. I've always come the other way. You can't hear that water. Can't wait to see what that crossing looks like. Pretty good day for it. About 50 degrees. Had to take my jacket off. Hiked for a few miles in it. It's gonna get breezy and cold. Not sure if this is the water crossing I was worried about or not. It looks pretty small. I remember it as being much bigger and deeper. So maybe it's just really dry. Or maybe it's still out there. see Wass Stream down there. Looks like that's rocking pretty good for this time of year. Let's see what that looks like farther on. We gotta walk in that for a while. Oh well, this looks pretty easy. Looks like the Beaver have moved their dam. It used to be across here. I see they've made a pond up there. They have blown out on them too many times. This gets going pretty good in the spring. Now a minute. Not sure how I'm going to get across it. Well, I think I figured out why that other water crossing was so easy. Maybe I was thinking of this one. This one was a lot wetter. I couldn't find any place to rock hop it. I couldn't find any place that looked like it was very safe for barefooting, so I just stomped through in my boots. They're full of water now, but I'm on the other side. I'm not going back. Forward. So the trail's a bit of a creek here. Been walking in this for quite a while now. My boots are already wet. It's not like I'm worried about my boots. I'm worried about what the river looks like up here if there's this much on the trail. They say the trail goes into the stream later. Right now the stream is on the trail. Later the trail will be in the stream. You gotta leap over the stream a few places, I think. Let's see what we see. In case you're wondering what it's like to hike a trail like this, you look for the high points. Try to stay shallow, but really, it's no place for trail runners. Getting closer. That's my basin up there. That's where Davis is. I'm wondering if that's snow I see up there. I hope not. Because that won't melt by tomorrow if it is. Hopefully it's just rocks. It wasn't supposed to snow. Yeah, this is definitely taking longer than book time. Between the elevation and the terrain and that river crossing. I'm about 3 hours in. Normally you'd figure 5.5 miles, you'd get that. But I'm close. Just gotta not break my neck. Yeah, that's quite the view. As promised, the trail is in the stream. The first time I came down the hill and I hit this point up there on the other end of it, I was quite surprised to find that they wanted me to walk in the stream. It's gonna be slippery though. It's better when it's dry. Oh well. If I survive, I'll see you up there. Well, I made it to the top of the waterfall. Now I've got to climb the feature that my nephew calls the water slide. It's really slippery rock. Goes up pretty steeply. Usually we're coming down and we usually have one person fall, at least. So, we'll see. But I survived the waterfall. That was pretty exciting. It was slippery as expected. Enjoying the sunshine. And it's gone. So I had to enjoy it while I could. Getting closer. I'm hoping this little basin is going to protect me from that wind. Because it's going to be cold tonight and windy. And I've already got wet feet. Maybe frozy boots in the morning. But look at that view. Almost there. Gotta keep going. Lake Cowles. Just around the corner from Davis now. And that does look white up there. Don't know if that's just rhyme, but I know it's not going to melt by tomorrow. So let's see what we see up there. I'm committed now. I'm not going back. I'm going to go over the top. Alright, I'm going to get cold if I stop here. Well, I think you can see that it's cold. I've adjusted some now that I've put on all my clothes. But yeah, I pulled in here and it was about 35 degrees and it's been holding steady right at 35 degrees ever since. So I've been here for a couple hours now. Had some dinner. Tried to take some footage down by the pond to catch the sun on the mountain, but I didn't have any battery left. I've switched to a new battery. You can kind of see the pond over there. I'm not putting my wet boots on again to go down and take another look. See it in the morning maybe. Oh, it's gonna be a long cold night. I hope there aren't any mice. I'll sleep better. But yeah, I'll put on all my clothes and we'll see. It looked really frosty up there earlier, so I'm expecting it to be cold up there tomorrow. We'll see how many clothes I wear up there when I'm hiking. But yeah, I thought I'd show you at least the camp a little bit here. Can't show you inside. I already put up the door. But yeah, I'm gonna probably go to bed early because it's gonna get dark and cold. There's nothing else to do. Tomorrow we'll climb the mountain and see. I have a feeling it's gonna be really cold up there. I'm debating maybe just hauling ass and heading home tomorrow. We'll see how the day goes. How the night goes. If tonight is really bad, I'll be motivated to go home tomorrow. It's like 3.5 miles from Chimney Pond, so it's doable. Well, I'll say goodnight. I'll see you in the morning. Well, it was 27 this morning. This is yesterday's socks. Thankfully, I'm not wearing those today. But the boots are going to be just as hard. That river crossing was... That was a no-win situation. I made my choice. I'll have to live with it. Take a little walk down to the pond in a minute once I'm brave enough to try to put those boots on. That was a long night. I wasn't cold. I was just ready for it to be over with. That's like about 12 hours of darkness there. But yeah, excited to see what we see when we get up there. Looks like it's going to be sunshine at least. It's going to be really cold and windy, but sunny. Oh well, good fun. Woo. Baby, it's cold outside. It's about 29 degrees now. Totally clear. Looks breezy up top. Looks icy here at the pond. Look at all that. The waterfall froze solid last night. Holy cow. I'm pretty sure that was flowing water yesterday. Yeah, that wind is moving up there. Working on thawing out my boots. They're frozen solid. Yeah, it's still a little chillier than I would have liked for this trip. But I don't know if you can see that moon up there or not. Alright, this is too cold for standing around. I gotta get going. It's not a time lapse. It's windy up there. It's icy here. And there, and there, and all over the side of that mountain. Ooh, that sun feels good. Boots are warming up. Find out if they're wet soon. I'm enjoying this part of the hike while I can. I know that it goes straight up soon. All too soon we'll go straight up. And then, oh man, I can't imagine what it's going to be like up there. But I'm using the word adventure. Hope the camera batteries hold out. I'll show you. It's really cold. Well, I wandered up from the lake. Now the wandering stops. It's like a mile straight up. But at least the creek isn't flowing. I've always come down, never gone up. Hoping this is going to be better, because I really hate coming down it. But that's how you get up there. It'll be fun. Getting a little higher. That's Cowell's down there. Davis is hiding in there somewhere, I think. Yeah, the trail's a bit of a creek here. These wet sections are why I prefer going up it to down. So far, I'm having a pretty good day. I did just slip and almost break something, but didn't break anything, so pretty happy about that. This would be a terrible place to wait for a rescue. I mean, you got plenty of water, but yeah, the trees are getting shorter. Now I've done it. I found snow. I think it's snow. Maybe it's rime. It's white. It looks cold. The wind is starting to blow. I'm getting up into it. What an adventure. It's always hard to make myself go, but I'm always happy once I get out on one of these. Well, usually. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty much even with the ridges across from my camp last night. Can't be too much more here. We'll pop out. There'll be a big boulder field to the top. Snow. About 90 minutes since I left camp down there. Surprised, feels a lot longer. But I got out of that icy creek. Not quite up into the wind yet. It's just above my head, as are the clouds. Hope they stay up there. I don't want to be in a cloud today. That would be cold. turn around without killing myself. Here, I'll just turn the camera. The trees are getting really short now. Almost there. What an adventure. I've been here before, but I've never appreciated it like this before. I don't know if I've ever even seen this view. I've always been so busy trying not to die going down this thing. I gotta break out the camera, take some pictures of this. The boulder field. Now I know I'm getting close. I've got to navigate a couple of piles of this and a little scrub and we'll be on the ridge. We'll see what the trail looks like up there. Shelter from the wind. Might be able to hear me here. Wow, this is amazing. This place is always, sorry, this place is always a magical place to be in the summertime, but this is incredible. It's cold and it's windy. But yeah, look at that. I think I see people up there. I don't know if I've got time to get up there or not. Let's see. I'm motivated to move here. It's cold. So. But it's a lot better now that I'm not on the edge of that ridge. It was really windy over there. I imagine the summit's blowing pretty good. I brought my spikes, but I don't think I'm going to need them. Although that creek was pretty icy. decided not to go up there today. Be fighting this wind all the way down this ridge if I did. Not sure how long it would take me to climb up there without breaking a sweat either. I certainly don't want to break a sweat today. Working my way down. Most of the hard stuff's done. A little more rock piles. We'll be on the trail pretty soon. A little overdressed for being out of the wind, but took off my hat. Would have been a great day for summit. But I would have had to start from here, not from where I started. .41 degrees and falling in the lean-to. I think it's about 4 o'clock. We've got the last of the daylight on the top of Pamola. It's not quite alpenglow, but I'm gonna stick my hand in here and get a bag of water, and I'm not looking forward to that. Woo. Just looks cold up there. Good place to die. Staying down here. Not sure if those birds are frozen there, or I would think they would leave.
Well, it's a little warmer this morning, but I ain't going up there. It's supposed to be raining, thunderstorms later. I go home. Be some sunshine before the rain. There's a lot of people climbing up into that bad weather. I don't know what they're gonna get, but I don't think it's gonna be good. It's warmer today. A lot of that ice was melting, cracking off. But yeah, it's an endless parade of people climbing up into the storm. So I hope it works out for them. Passed about 10-15 people already in the first half mile. I don't think I would go up there today. Not with the thunderstorms forecast for later. Yeah, there's this morning's showers. They may catch me. I should probably stop babbling. Oh, look, Hamlin Ridge. Oh, it's also beautiful. But I have to go. I don't want to get rained on. Just flying down this trail. It's mostly downhill. Looking dark up there. I'm glad I'm headed the other way. Turner. Looking beautiful over that way. Sunshine, blue skies. Not so much that way. All those people climbing up into this. They are either braver than I am or crazier than I am. And I'm pretty crazy. So I'm thinking they must be brave. Basin Pond. Basin Pond. Great view of the bowls. destination is your safe return. I don't mean to get cocky, but I got a pretty good shot. Not too far now. So it's certainly been an adventure. I don't know that I would recommend it, but curious to see how my friends did. I hope they're alive. I hear there's a few dead people up here this week, so. But not me. #1 priority, return to the trailhead alive. That was some adventure up there. That cold, that wind. That's exciting. But I think I made the right call in not trying to summit. I would have gotten into camp really late. Assuming I lived. But yeah. Definitely an interesting trip. Don't know what else I can say. It's been fun for me. Hope you got something out of it. I'm gonna wrap this up here. You don't need to see the parking lot. We're getting pretty close.